Welcome to episode 10 of putting this old 46 back on the road. This week we had to get this box corner cut. It laid back a little bit. It's just a little bit off the correct angle, so we're going to cut that. Going to take care of that this week. We got our running boards fit on. Got them pretty much bolted where they need to be. We're going to need to put a filler piece in these corners on both sides. Looking good fitment wise. Fender's matching right up with the corner on the driver's side. The passenger side was a little bit different. This was 1 inch short on the passenger side, so I had to cut a piece of metal and extend this so we matched up with the front of our fender. Fitment wise on this one, pretty good, just like the other side. Filler piece here, just like the other side, and here to tie to our box. So now we're ready to pull this thing back apart. The bodywork, the fenders, running boards, whatnot. We're going to concentrate mainly on this box and the cab. That's what I want to get painted first so we can start our wiring. So let's get to it. Alright, so we got all our sheet metal off the truck. Getting ready to make the repairs to the corner of this box. I think all we're going to do is make a relief cut here. I'm just going to take a pipe wrench, bend that down a little bit, bend this down a little bit. We have to make a little filler piece of metal to go in there. We can do that welded in. But that's pretty much the repair for that. We got some holes to patch up. This one here, I'm going to leave one of these for the wiring harness. I'm not sure exactly. I don't think we're going to need any of these. I don't think we're going to need that one. Don't screw there. We're definitely going to fill this in where the old master cylinder was. We got a big block cut out of here. I'm not sure why they did that, but that might be the spot for our fuse box. Fill it in with a piece of metal and cut a hole, put a grommet in there. I don't know, but we got to fill most of these holes up, so let's get to work. Here's our fuse block, and my idea is to mount that there just like that. It'll be out of the way of everything. We will have to plate this and cut a large grommet hole in there just so we can run the wires through. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do. We're going to utilize what's there. So there's a little bit of pre-thinking ahead to get this so it doesn't look so sloppy, I guess. Let's start patching some of the holes in this firewall. Okay, so we got our holes all filled in where the old master cylinder was. Put our new hole in for our wiring grommet. This here, this one looks like a factory hole, so I'm gonna have to do some research to see what that originally was. If we're not gonna need it, we'll just cut that out and fill that in. Again, here, this looks like a factory hole. I'm not sure what that is. I'm gonna have to do a little research online because I really haven't researched all that much. These here, I believe, are for a battery box, and I think I want to put the battery back out here. They originally had it underneath the seat. It's not very accessible there. I'm not sure why they did that, but anyway, we're going to put our battery box back here. These two holes here, I'm not sure what they were for, but I do live in North, so we may opt to put a heater core in this thing somehow, some way. I don't know if I can utilize these two holes or not. It's real close to the battery. I guess I haven't thought that far into it yet, but we're going to have to think about it before we get this cab ready for paint. So I'll do a little research and we'll figure that out.
Where I'm headed, south on Highway 25. And I'm going just as fast as I can try. Well, adios to the USA. I'll see you again someday. But tonight, I got a better place to be. And tonight, I'll be staying on the coast of Mexico. In a little tent out on the beach, down as far as I can go. With a button up peyote or a little bit of Mexican snow. Whoa, 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 Mexico.
All right, so there it is. We got to cut a sliver of metal to put in there. But she looks pretty good now. Testing the angles. Angle matches this side now perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and repair this, weld this up, and we'll be all set with this.
Cause tonight I ain't going anywhere. Yeah, tonight I'll be staying on the coast of Mexico. In a little tent out on the beach, down as far as I can go. With a button up peyote or a little bit of Mexican snow. Whoa, 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 Mexico.
Alright, so we got our box repaired. Looking pretty good now. Angles all match. We got most of the holes in the firewall filled. Got our hole in here for wiring harness. Gonna check up on these other holes. I'm not sure what we're doing with those yet. Maybe putting in a heater core, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna do a little research on these holes. I know we need these holes for battery box, so keep them there. Now we can focus our attention on the grill. Made some repairs to it. The metal was so thin that it just didn't want to take a weld, so I'm going to say that JB weld may or may not be a part of the repairs on this grill. 77 years old, having a few false teeth. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. When she smiles this summer, she's going to have a nice grill. So that's all we're looking for. So there she is. Got the top half of the grill cleaned up, shot with that duplicate color universal chrome. I know what you're thinking, but is it better than that rusted out piece of crap we had? I'd say yeah. Is it perfect? Not even close. But you know what? We're going to use it. I know a lot of people are going to scoff at it, but you know what? I got about $12 invested in repairing this grill. Right now, this is going to work for me. Maybe next spring or summer, we have a little bit extra cash, we'll throw a new aftermarket on it. But for now, I think this is going to work just fine. All right, so this week we got holes filled in the firewall, repaired our box, got the running boards to fit. We're doing body work, working on the grill. We got the front grill shot, the top grill. Working on the bottom grill. It's all solid now. We're going to shoot it with the universal chrome to match the top. And we're going to continue with body work. So I'm guessing that's going to do it for this week. Hit that like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. Share the video maybe. That'd be cool. But until next week, take it easy. When you see her coming down the street this summer, a nice bright smile. When she's smiling coming down the road at you, feel false teeth. When she smiles, you see her coming down the road at you with a nice big bright smile. It don't matter that she's got a few false teeth, all right? All right, I don't know why that's so funny. It's not funny, really. But anyway, when you see when she smiles this summer, she's going to have a nice grill. So that's all we're looking for.